Good morning, students. Today we will learn about acid, bases and salts. Now in our everyday life, we come amongst substances. Few may be acid, few may be bases and salts. Now all of these have got a certain chemical nature, property due to which they are regarded as acid, bases and salt. Here before you have got a list of things: lemon juice, orange juice, vinegar, curd, tamarind, sugar, common salt, amla, baking soda, grapes and unripe mangoes. So we will first try to know how they taste. Of course, there are food items. Now, if we see the taste of lemon juice and orange juice, you know they are sour. Sour यानी खट्टे होते हैं. Vinegar छिड़का that you put in your pickles, and you put your flavor things with vinegar. This is also sour in taste. Curd that we call as dahi, this is going to be also sour in taste. खट्टा होता है. Tamarind यानी कि इमली, this is also going to be sour in taste. Sugar, the taste of sugar will be sweet. Common salt, that is salty, जिसे हम नमकीन कहते हैं. आंवला, this is also going to be sour. Baking soda, this will be bitter. Grapes, angur, these are also sour in taste. Unripe mangoes, or what we call as kacha aam, that will also be sour in taste. Now, these substances, lemon, orange juice, vinegar, curd, tamarind, you have your amla, grapes, unripe mangoes, and a list of other things that are sour in taste. They are sour because they are acids. Now, the word acid comes from the Latin word acer meaning sour. Another one we have sugar. It has got a different taste, which is sweet. Taste of baking soda that we put in our food will be bitter in taste. And this is going to be basic. Now let us try to see the definitions. Acids. These were those acids which are found that are naturally occurring in our food. There are also acids that we find elsewhere. There are certain inorganic acids, like you have your hydrochloric acid, you have your sulfuric acid, you have your nitric acid. Naturally, you cannot go around tasting each and everything because some things might be harmful to our tongue, to our body, and maybe toxic. हम हर चीज को चख नहीं सकते हैं, तो उनके लिए हम कुछ स्पेशल टाइप की चीजें यूज करते हैं जिससे हमें ये पता लगा सकते हैं कि ये एसिड बेस है या सॉल्ट. पहले हम ये देखते हैं कि आपने घरों में एसिड यूज किया होगा। एसिड जो होता है, द एसिड इज corrosive in nature. corrosive यानी it eats away. corrosive in nature. अगर हाथ पे लग गया तो जल जाएगा। अगर सल्फ्यूरिक एसिड कपड़ों पे पड़ जाता है तो वो जल जाता है। आपने देखा होगा पहले बाथरूम्स को वॉश करने के लिए हम लोग एसिड्स यूज करते थे, और आपने एडवर्टाइजमेंट भी देखा था कि व्हेन दे यूज हार्पिक इंस्टेड ऑफ एसिड एंड फिनाइल, तो एसिड्स वे यूज्ड टू वॉश द toilets, washrooms, because they've got a cleaning effect, they've got a corrosive effect, they clear away. If by any chance the acetic acid were to fall on the floor, that floor you will see after some time, if it has got a shine, it will destroy the layer. So acids have got a corrosive nature, they corrode away. So acids we can define as those substances which are sour in taste, corrosive in nature. On the other hand, and sorry to say, the acids have got a chemical nature. So the chemical nature of acids is acidic. Now coming to the base. As you had seen in the list, we had a base which was bitter in taste. Now if you take this baking soda, baking powder in your hand, baking soda, you take it in your hand and you are going to add water to it, make it sort of a paste. It is going to be soapy to touch. Like you have got your soaps. The soaps, these are soapy to touch. They are slippery. Similarly, bases are also soapy to touch. So bases are those substances which are bitter in taste and are soapy to touch. The basic nature of bases are, the chemical nature of bases are basic. Now we have got 4 terms that you should know: acids, acidic, bases and basic. You should know the difference between the term acid, acidic. This is a chemical nature, and this is a substance which is sour in taste and corrosive in nature. On the other hand, we have got bases, those substances which are bitter in taste and are soapy to touch. The chemical nature is basic. Now let us try to find out something else. In this chapter, you will also be learning about how we can test whether a given substance is acidic and basic without actually tasting it. And this gives place to indicators. Indicators. I will write it a bit lower. Indicators. Indicators are those chemical substances which are added to a chemical substance and they change their color depending on the medium. Medium meaning whether it is acidic, whether it is basic, whether it is neutral. There is a great range of indicators and we obtain them from nature. Example, for indicators, we have what we know as litmus. Litmus is obtained from a plant which is known as lichen, L-I-C-H-E-N. Before writing the names of the indicators, I would like to define what an indicator is. So indicators are those substances which change their color when they are added to a particular chemical substance which may be an acid or a base or may be neutral. So these indicators will tell you whether a given substance is acid or a base, and a few indicators may indicate that the particular substance is neutral in nature. That is, it's neither acidic nor is basic. So you can define what an indicator is. This is also an important definition. And you should know why we make use of indicators over here. I will just write down the name of the indicator which you will be using. One is litmus. Now litmus is obtained from a plant which is known as lichen. Litmus is obtained from a plant which is known as a lichen plant. The litmus is mauve in color. Mauve means light purple. The litmus is mauve in color and is available in the form of, or it is made actually, litmus solution. The indicator is used maybe in the form of litmus solution or your litmus paper. This is mauve in color and we can use it to find whether the given substance is acidic or is basic. Now, if this litmus paper is added, or is a drop of that substance is added to a given to the given litmus paper, it changes to a red. It indicates that the substance is an acid. On the other hand, If we are adding the litmus paper, we are adding the substance to the litmus paper and it changes to blue, then it will be basic in nature. Chemically, we produce this litmus paper in two colors. One is blue litmus paper and the other is red litmus paper. We are still studying indicators, and shortly we will be doing a small activity to understand a little bit about indicators and their uses. So we were talking that we have two types of litmus paper. Blue litmus paper is of course blue in color, or we have solution. Second is your red litmus paper or a solution. Now, blue litmus paper changes to red if it is added to an acid. Say we add a drop of the acid to the blue litmus paper, it changes to red. It indicates that the given substance is an acid. So, when a drop of an acid is added to blue litmus paper, and the paper should be wetted, wet होने चाहिए. Blue litmus paper, it turns red. So this indicates the acidic nature. Second, red litmus paper or solution, when a drop of a base is added to a red litmus paper, this also should be wetted, it turns blue. So we can identify whether the given substance is an acid or a base. There is again another indicator which we use, which is known as turmeric. इसको हम हल्दी कहते हैं. This is known as haldi. So here before you we have a haldi. Haldi is, I have made a paste. We can prepare our own. We can prepare our own strips by placing this haldi paste on this paper or on this cloth. In my case, I have taken a cloth. We allow this to dry and we will carry out a simple experiment, an activity more or less we should say. So let us do the activity. I will be just activity to show the effect of various substances on turmeric powder paste, which is an indicator. Here before you, I have tried to make a paste. I can add a little bit of more water so that we will obtain a fine paste. This can then be applied to a cloth. Turmeric powder is a natural indicator. We can prepare our own strips by simply applying haldi. Now, we will try to test whether the given substance is basic or is acidic. Turmeric powder or paste changes to red or pink in color if it is a base. So we can acknowledge whether the given substance is a base. ये हम पता लगा सकते हैं कि जो चीज दी गई है वो बेसिक है या नहीं. हम लोग अब एक टेस्ट करते हैं. सबसे पहले हमने टैप वाटर है. टैप वाटर we will be adding to the given substance over here. I will take them one by one. I will add the tap water to this given solution, to this particular, and we will find that there is no change in the color. So there is no change. There is no change. It remains as yellow. There is no change in color. Now we will be having lemon juice. I have already prepared this lemon juice. I just extracted it. Now you know the taste of lemon juice. I will take another strip. I am going to add the lemon juice to this strip. Lemon juice, as you know, is sour in taste and is an acid. It has got no effect. We are going to start keeping these strips separately. We will also label it, but as I know it, I am going to place them one by one. So lemon juice, there is again no change. Shampoo. We have shampoo. Let me try and see if there is any effect of the shampoo on the particular Nowadays we are having such shampoos that usually do not have any change. The chemical that is being used is more or less, has got more or less no effect. It is. Now this is not showing any effect. This is a shampoo I have applied on this. It is showing no effect. I will just keep it aside and I will wait for some time. Sometimes few shampoos do not show any change. Now let us find out the effect on the detergent solution. I have taken this detergent solution. I am going to add it to this strip. I have added this detergent solution and you can see that it is changing to red. This indicates that it is basic in nature, so it changes to red. Now let us take baking soda. I hope it works. Sometimes these things do not give the proper results. So let me just try and hope that we will get a good result. I will have to prepare the simple. And you must be using this in your homes for preparing various dishes. This is water, so I will hope that it works. you will see that there is a slight change and it changes to a reddish, or you can say it is dark pink. Dark pink. So it changes to dark pink, or we can say magenta. Let us try soap. We are left with soap. We are left with soap. Actually, these things are quite safe and we can use them at home. We can do this test at home. This also, I have applied this soap, just a little piece of soap that is not of much of use, and you will find that this strip also changes to red. So it is showing that those things that change to red or magenta are basic in nature. Changes to red. Now we can conclude by looking at all of these. See, tap water, lemon juice, shampoo, there is a little bit doubt about it, because nowadays such shampoos are made that are less harmful to the hair and the scalp. Detergent solution changes to red. Baking soda also changes to dark pink, and soap. Those that are changing to red are the basic substances. There is a limitation in this, that we can only test for bases, that whether the given substance is a base or not. And we will just be left with tap water and lemon juice. A better indicator would be litmus paper, and on the next turn I will tell you how we make use of this litmus paper. This was an activity to show that the effect of haldi. Now you can do a small little project and you can present it in class, where you can just make a flower. I just made a rough one. आप और सुंदर भी बना सकते हैं. आप बहुत बढ़िया फ्लावर बना सकते, कार्ड के ऊपर बना सकते, पेस्ट बना के वो कार्ड पे आप उसका पेस्ट लगा के रख दीजिए, उसको धूप में सूखने दीजिए, फिर उसको ले आइए, और उसके बाद में इसमें आपको साबुन लगाना है. साबुन लगाने के बाद में I will try to make a flower. इस तरह से आप एक ग्रीटिंग कार्ड भी बना सकते हैं if you wish. It all depends on you what you want to make. See before you, I just made a simple sample. You can make more beautiful items. You can make a card. You can make a butterfly. You can add more colors to it. वो बेसिक चीज है, आप शुरू में ये कर दीजिए, बहुत सुंदर लगेगा. आप अपना कार्ड भी बना सकते हैं. So when you have learned few concepts, let us just take a recap. First is the term acid. Acids are those substances which are acidic in nature. They are corrosive. They are sour to taste. Second is the term acidic. Acidic is the chemical nature of acids. Third definition that you had learned was base. Base are those substances which are soapy to touch and they are bitter to taste, like baking soda. Fourth, we have basic. Basic is the chemical nature of bases. And the last one are the indicators, which are chemical substances, whether a given substance is acidic or basic in nature, and they change their color when the medium changes, that is the medium changes from acidic to basic or basic to acidic, whatever it is. Whenever there is a change in the medium, then we make use of indicators. Actually, when you move on to your higher classes, you will study and you will come to know about the importance of indicators. These indicators that we are using here is just to indicate whether the given substance is acidic or basic. There are a few indicators which you will be using in your higher classes like phenolphthalein, and you will come to know about the change in the color. There is one activity even in your class that we want to know the neutralization point. So that we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.